Welcome to Qigong with Kevin. Big shout out to Aortic Hope for sponsoring this video, and I'm really excited about the new time slot. Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Start your week off with good, empowering Qigong. So thank you, Aortic Hope, for being a sponsor of this video. As always, follow them on their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel has some marvelous resources for survivors and those interested in aortic health and cardiovascular health and post-operation life. So thank you, Aortic Hope, for what you do. Follow them on Facebook too and other social media platforms like Instagram. As always, be sure to clear any exercise program that you work on with your doctor, your physician. And let's get started today with a meditation. We want to thank our 5 yin organs today. You can close your eyes if you want. The seated meditation is what I'm going to do, but if you want to sit on the floor or stand, you can do that also. Let's say thank you to our spleen. Our spleen is associated with the earth element in traditional Chinese medicine and is also associated with brilliant golden colors. The spleen works 24/7 for supporting our digestive process and in TCM moving the qi up to our lungs so the qi mixed with the blood can flow through our body to the extremities of our hands and our legs and our head and the rest of our body. Thank you, spleen, for all you do. You work 24/7, giving us life. In TCM, spleen's also thought of as the mother of the lungs. So we want to say thank you, lungs. The lungs are considered a yin organ also, and the commander of qi too in TCM. Thank you, lungs, for breathing so many times every day without us thinking about asking you to breathe for us and moving the qi and moving fresh oxygenated blood throughout our body. Thank you, lungs. Smile at your lungs. Look at your lungs and see if there are any spots on your lungs or areas that you need to improve. And think about how you can improve sending fresh air to your lungs in your daily life, be it getting out of the building and taking a walk through the park or out in nature or getting away from the urban smells or cigarette smoke. We want to treat our lungs with integrity and supply them with fresh air and not abuse them because they are essential to our good health. Our lungs love to be told thank you, as do all of our organs. So thank you, lungs, and let's smile at our lungs. Lungs in TCM are also considered to be the mother of the kidneys. So the saying goes that the kidneys grasp the qi from the lungs because the lungs take the qi that the spleen rises up and then the lungs descends the qi to, as we said, all parts of our body, but also down to our kidneys. So thank you, kidneys, for grasping the qi from our lungs and then providing just the Jing, the postnatal and prenatal and Jing essences that TCM says our body's foundation is built upon. Thank you, kidneys, for providing those essences and filtering our blood and removing and helping excrete waste fluid products from our body. Thank you so much, kidneys. Let's smile at our kidneys. Tell our kidneys thank you for what they do, and let's look at our kidneys. I especially sometimes am a little bit timid at looking at our kidneys because I had a good portion of my left kidney removed in 2020 because of renal cell carcinoma. And sometimes I don't want to look at my kidneys, but meditation is not only for the good, it's also to find out what is there. Knowledge is power, and how we can improve on any situations that need improving. So let's smile at our kidneys, look at our kidneys, see what is there, and be gracious for all the work that the kidneys do. In TCM, kidneys are associated with water and a beautiful bright blue color. So imagine, envision beautiful blue surrounding your kidneys and say, thank you, kidneys. Kidneys are the mother of the wood element, which is associated with our liver in TCM also. So let's move to the liver. And the liver is one of the largest organs in our body. And when we do flex exercises in Qigong from side to side, twisting exercises to some extent, not only are we massaging our kidneys and our abdomen, but we're also giving a good massage to our liver. Our liver loves to be massaged and especially loves to be told thank you for the job that it does. So let's smile and look deeply and intently at our liver. Say, thank you, liver, for storing the blood that our spleen has created according to TCM. Thank you, liver, for removing toxins from our blood and our body. Thank you, liver, for creating bile to help us digest fats. So smile at your liver, and then look at your liver again and see if there's any areas we can improve. If it's a fatty liver, let's think about how we can change our diet in conjunction with our nutritionist and our doctor to improve the liver's health. Thank you, liver, for all you do. In TCM, the liver is also the mother of the heart. And the heart is what moves blood through our body and is thought to be the emperor of our body in traditional Chinese medicine. Our heart beats so many times every day without us even thinking about asking our heart to move the blood. Our heart just keeps on beating. My heart beats about 60 beats a minute, and I can time it on my watch because I have a very loud mechanical St. Jude aortic valve, and it's click, click, click. In fact, today somebody asked me if I was wearing a TENS unit because they could hear the click so loud. A lot of times I forget it's that audible, but I'm very gracious to my heart for the job that it does in moving the blood through that aortic valve and then throughout the rest of my body. So let's smile at our heart and be very grateful for the heart and the function that it undertakes in supporting our health. And let's look at our heart and see if there's any areas that we can improve through coordination, again, with our doctor, through exercise, through stress relief, through diet, and say, thank you, heart, thank you for all you do. Let's talk a little bit about breathing now that we've said thank you to our 5 yin organs. And I love breathing because this is a tool that I can carry wherever I go. And if I ever need it to reduce anxiety or mitigate stress, I've got this breathing tool that I've learned from my Yochi Qigong teacher, Marissa Cranfield. And this is belly breathing. Belly breathing is such a wonderful thing. We've talked about it before in some previous episodes. On the inhale, we breathe in through our nose and we let our belly expand. By expanding our belly, our diaphragm drops. On the exhale, we bring our belly back towards the spine and exhale out through the mouth. This is different than chest breathing. In chest breathing, we don't get that good expansion of the lungs because the diaphragm does not drop down. It, in fact, has a tendency to rise up or stay static. So let's practice this 3 times. Breathe out. Breathe in through your nose. Let your belly expand out. Breathe out through your mouth. Let your belly come back to your spine. Again, slowly inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Belly comes into the spine. Let's count to 4 on the inhale through the nose. Belly expand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Belly it comes back towards your spine. Exhale out through your mouth. Now let's move on and discuss briefly alternate nasal breathing. This is another great stress relieving exercise that was developed a long time ago through some of the Qigong masters and has been refined through yoga practice and commonly known as pranayama and yoga and by other names too. However, the trick that I like to do, there's been a lot of good scientific studies and papers that have just recently come out that talk about alternative nasal breathing and the power that doing so has in reducing stress and taking away anxiety and lowering blood pressure and overall health. So I like to start by taking my thumb and placing it over my right nostril and taking a slow inhale through my left nostril. Exhale out through your left nostril. Switch to your ring finger. Take your ring finger and cover your left nostril and inhale through your right nostril. Let your belly expand as you deeply inhale through your right nostril, then exhale back out through your right nostril. Belly comes back towards the spine. Switch fingers, thumb on your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Deep inhale. Belly expand. Exhale out through your left nostril. Belly comes back to the spine. Let's try that 3 times. Switch ring finger on the left nostril. Cover your right nostril. Inhale, exhale. Again. Switch off. One more time. There are so many wonderful benefits to be had with a regular practice of alternative nasal breathing. From what I've read in some of the peer-reviewed scientific papers, it's well worth your time. And most of the physicians and scientists that have studied this recommend doing the alternative nasal breathing at least 10 minutes every day. You can start your day off with it while you're laying in bed, or you can end your day with it, or during the day if you find yourself in an extremely stressful situation, then by all means step aside to a place where you can sit down and be quiet and practice alternate nasal breathing for a few minutes. It really does help. You can feel that cortisol just leave your body, the fight or flight phenomena just exit, and peace and relaxation take over. Now, when you combine this with the belly breathing that we talked about first, you have a double solution to any kind of imminent stress. It really does work. And the beauty of both the belly breathing and the alternate nasal breathing is it's a tool that you can carry with you anywhere you go in any situation. You don't have to have a backpack. You don't have to have any kind of gear. You can just sit down, find a quiet place. And if you can't find a quiet place, you can do it wherever you are. And it truly does help mitigate anxiety, tension, and stress. So that's it for today's episode. Big shout out again to Aortic Hope for sponsoring this and for everything that they do. Consider contributing to their cause. Go to their website and you can find out how you can contribute time-wise or monetary-wise also. And looking forward to future episodes live on Sunday morning to start your week off with Qigong. And as always, be blessed and filled with Qi.